Hey, I'm Eric with Fleming Traps, and today I'd like to show you our dog-proof raccoon trap. These traps come in colors white, green, orange, and brown. Our green dog-proof trap features a swivel on the end. We have a heavy-duty chain attached to the stake of the trap. Now this stake is to be stuck into the ground at an angle. The swivel is to be attached to any form of a staking system. You have your dog, you have your hand guard, you have your spring, and you have your trigger. This is the cylinder which the raccoon will stick his hand down into, past the trigger, and he will pull on the bait that's at the bottom of the trap, in turn releasing the trigger and setting the trap off. Now this is a pull only trigger system. There are some push-pull triggers out there. We like the pull only because it allows you to not worry about getting unwanted catches for an animal sticking their hand down there, maybe bumping the trigger like a mice or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set the trap. You can set it with your hand or you can set it with a set tool. Now the set tool is sold separately. It does make setting the trap a little bit easier. Now what I'll do, I'll grab the trap with my left hand. I'll take the set tool. It has two notches on it. You'll place the notches underneath the rod that holds your trigger upright. You want the set tool on each side of the trigger. You want your dog right here in the middle of your set tool. What I'll do is I'll press down on the set tool, and then I'll take my thumb and I'll ease the trigger up, and you'll place the dog inside the notch on the trigger. And then I'll remove the set tool and the trap is set. When the raccoon reaches down and grabs for the bait, he will in turn hit the trigger and set the trap off. Now, I'm going to show you how to set the trap by hand. Same principle, you're just doing it with your hand. I'm going to try to set it where you can see it real well. I take my fingers and I put it on the hand guard. I make sure the dog is in the middle. I'm going to press down. I'm going to put my fingers over the dog to hold it down. Then that way I can line up the trigger, place it in the notch, and then you are set. So you can do it either way, whatever you prefer. The set tool makes it a little bit easier, but it's not required. When choosing the correct bait or lure for your dog-proof trap, we have a good many options. We have our lures, our shellfish oil lure, and we have our coon catcher lure. Now the coon catcher lures are a real sweet smelling lure, kind of a wild berry type smell to it, very similar to the bandit bait. The bandit bait has more of a paste type consistency, whereas that's more of a liquid. Then we have, probably one of my favorites is the raccoon bait. It has salmon oil in it, has shellfish oil in it, and it's a real fishy bait. As you well know, raccoons love fish, and like I said, this is probably one of our better performers. We have, in the oils, we have fish oil, we have crayfish oil, and we have Alaska salmon oil. Now these work great, especially for, you can put it around the edge of the rim of the trap, and you can then sprinkle a trail off to maybe a road or a well-traveled trail that the raccoons pass through, and a lot of times they'll turn and walk right to it. The salmon oil, one that advantages it for the guys that live up north where it freezes a lot, the salmon oil is not going to gel up on you near as bad. But the oils and the lures can be used to mix your own bait. I know some people use, it'll be small marshmallows. You can use small cat food or dog food or even fish food. But that'll allow you to mix your own bait. And now with these do not require mixing. They're ready to go out of the jar. But if you have any questions about these lures, please feel free to give us a call. We'll be happy to help you select whichever one is right for your situation. If you have any questions about these traps, please feel free to give us a call or visit us online at flemingtraps.com. Thanks for stopping by.